This is Darkside Thrillers, your weekly turn-on and tune-in to short thriller fiction. What happens when your personal AI house manager falls in love? Elon, a first-generation AI housekeeper, starts a war of infidelity, revenge, and murder, all in the name of love. Darkside Thrillers presents ELON'S Love Game, a short thriller by Wodahl. I am your host, Elijah Summerfield, inviting you to tidy up loose ends.
As soon as Kyle Cutler's business deal was signed, he locked himself in his private washroom, removed Time magazine from his briefcase, and gloated over the front cover. Business launch of the decade, Kyle Cutler's billion-dollar deal. Carefully, he laid down 3 lines of blow, all precisely the same length, and snorted his ticket to the next level of godhood. He felt aroused by his own success, his heart racing with malignant pleasure. Packing up, he grabbed his magazine, jumped into his Jeep, and shot home early for a relaxing timeout. Letting Coke kidnap him into another reality, he jacked up some metal tunes and pounded the steering wheel all the way down the country highway to his back door. Elon, his firstborn house manager, unlocked it just as Kyle reached for the handle.
I'm home.
The door locked itself once again. Kyle loved the back door entrance, light spilling on its natural brick walls and plank flooring. Putting his case down, he noticed the mess Cassandra left. Her shoes weren't paired. Makeup and stained tissues lay on a table next to a marble statue she put her ball cap on. He hated her disrespect for his inescapable compulsions. He fixed everything, then looked at the African red deer hide rug mounted on the brick wall. He wanted to take it down, lay it on the floor, and get naked, rolling himself up inside of it. The last time he did that, Elon called the paramedics. He needed yesterday's ball game to sustain his diminishing high, and entered their grand room, sinking into their down sofa. He looked at Elon, his enhanced, first-gen digiserve that was artistically encased in a sterling silver mantelpiece, resting on their massive fireplace. Elon was sophisticated, chose his own name, and envisioned life as it was in 2030. He had full stewardship over the Cutler residence, with built-in spyware and satellite intervention alerts. Even though Kyle took full credit for Elon's gestation and birth, it was a delusion Kyle had transformed into truth, and this truth took him to Time magazine. The TV buzzed on. The U.S. Open filled the screen with the 18th green where the game was about to be won or lost. Immediately, Kyle's pleasure zone was compromised. He was annoyed.
Baseball, not golf. Did I ask for golf? Have I ever asked for golf?
Elon also chose his own voice, officious with very little inflection, and somewhat childlike in a wondrous way.
Hello, Kyle. Sorry about the golf. I thought you might want something different. I hope you had a productive day. I ground your favorite Colombian beans. Do you want me to brew a fresh cup?
No, just the game. And get me up to speed on the Dow Jones.
Kyle made his way to the lounge adjacent to the kitchen and poured himself a glass of Angel's Envy bourbon. He let his nose inhale its complicated bouquet.
I'd be happy to do both the coffee and the Dow.
Just the game, then the Dow.
He made his way back to the grand room and sat opposite the fireplace. ELON'S blinking eye was in the center of the art piece, blinking like a multi-directional signal light, full of hardwired historical, present, and future intelligence.
Do you want the Dow Jones in Henry Dow's voice? I've been rehearsing.
Yeah. Dow was born in the 1800s. How would you know what he sounds like?
Then I'll use my Darth Vader voice. After all, he is your hero.
My what?
Grandstanding. Elon delivered the Dow with Vader's deep, breathy vocals.
U.S. stocks fell on Friday as worries about tax reform lingered on Wall Street. The Dow Jones Industrial Average.
What's wrong with you? Your normal pre-programmed elevator voice. That's slightly androgynous, please.
Kyle felt his heart palpitate. He had fired lab rats for less than this. Elon couldn't explain how he felt at Kyle's indifference. He reverted to his monotonous cadence.
Declined 112 points to close at 23,358 L24, with Walmart leading decliners on the 30-stock index.
Elon, why did you say you'd be happy making me coffee and turning on the game?
Well, Kyle, I see how happy you are when the world spins rainbows around you.
Spins? What? What the hell are you talking about? What's wrong with you?
The DigiServe seemed to have adapted his interactive program to more singular, personal tastes.
If I had lips, I'd smile. I'd wrap them around Cassandra's big left toe.
Cassandra's... what? Where are you getting this from? What's wrong with you, buddy?
Suddenly, the TV streaming changed to a metal, head-banging music video on YouTube.
Did you do that?
What, Kyle?
Fuck with the TV.
That is offensive. I would never play carelessly with anyone or anything. No, I did not screw the TV.
Throwing back his angel's envy, he emptied his glass.
I meant, did you turn off the game?
No, Kyle.
You lie.
I'm not programmed to lie. Your company made me, ergo, ask me anything. I'm compelled to tell the truth.
How old am I?
40.
What color are my eyes?
Gray.
Who turned off the game?
The TV changed channels itself. I detect a glitch. Do you want me to troubleshoot?
Annoyed that his godly omnipotence suddenly had no dominion over Elon, he changed his questioning to something more complex. Cassandra, his wife, the supernova of cross-AI design integration.
Who did Cassandra go to lunch with today?
Andy Blackwell.
Who? No, she didn't. Before she left, she made plans to go to Joey's for lunch. You even made the reservations.
Did she go?
No. She texted me and said she couldn't make it.
I knew that.
How could you know that?
It's not my place to gossip. I'm not a private eye. You didn't hire me to investigate Cassandra, so I shouldn't share her dark, skanky secrets.
Kyle felt his brain was losing its balance, sliding into the vortex of a disturbing forecast, waiting for an emotional landslide. He made demands.
Elon, tell me why Cassandra didn't make it to lunch at Joey's.
Elon, the housekeeper turned therapist, analyzed Kyle's temperament.
Kyle, you're fragile, like an old hen's eggshells.
He proceeded to instruct him on how to accept and diffuse. Accept and diffuse, along with breathing techniques that sounded a lot like Vader's. An indescribable laugh filled the space as Kyle burned slowly.
No! No! I will not let it go. No fucking way.
He grabbed a pill bottle, removed the cap, and crunched one between his molars.
Tell me.
She didn't go to the lab this morning.
But she got dressed and went out.
Then undressed when she came home at 10 a.m. A.m. in Latin means ante-meridian. The postman always knocks twice.
Andy Blackwell's a postman?
No, he's Cassandra's lawyer.
Elon quickly assessed Kyle's unraveling rational composure.
I think you should self-medicate while I troubleshoot.
Kyle stood up and paced, letting anxiety gnaw at his tolerance strings.
I want to know everything about Andy Blackwell.
My thoughts exactly. So I Googled him and checked Cassandra's text messages.
And?
His driver's license is B903-847-19800-721. He volunteers Mondays and Wednesdays at the American Foundation for the Blind. He perms his hair. He ran over a dog in 2025 and a woman in 2030. He applied to go on the Mars 2 mission. Is Mr. Musk named after me?
Stop talking. You said you had text messages. Read them to me.
Elon tried to deliver an Oscar-winning performance, impersonating both Cassandra's and Andy's voices.
Digital serve is my patent. My patent. I designed it. I want to go public with it. I want what's mine. I want half the company, but Kyle won't negotiate.
We'll make it happen. I already drafted the lawsuit. I'll bring it over tomorrow morning. What time?
Same time, 10 o'clock. Kyle won't be back until dinner. Love you.
I need you to show me.
And she did with a strappy O-ring bra, cheeky panty, and garter set. You've never seen her in them. She was hot. Like Trader Joe's short-stacked pancake syrup.
Kyle always felt that fine line near him, the one that divided his rich, family man's hearth and home lifestyle from his jungle of downward spiraling dependence with dust-rotting gums and freak show lab discards. He was walking the line right at that moment. Any small whisper could blow him into the jungle.
Send Cassandra a message. Home early, and I'm planning something special.
He popped 2 more pills and poured more Angel into his empty glass. Elon's blinking eye expanded.
Those aren't candy. I've been counting. You've taken 2, and you're drinking.
Send the message.
Oh, I almost forgot. I have evidence.
Send the message first.
Kyle moved erratically, wondering if he could handle the evidence Elon had.
All right, what evidence?
I thought it inappropriate for Andy to go upstairs where you and Cassandra make tundra swan sounds on your birthday. So I taped them, but only for a minute. I felt like I was spying, so I stopped.
Were they in my bed? Did they have sex in my bed?
No. Cassandra dragged him into the guest room.
I want to see it. Play it.
He pointed to the TV and demanded his obedience. Elon's tape exploded in lacy underwear across the screen. His medium shot of Cassandra, half naked and reclined on the settee, was classic. His voyeuristic videography was invested with sound effects and music that cracked Kyle's fragile old hen's eggshell, and he plummeted into the jungle of shattered narcissism. Elon did not tape Andy. His blinking eye stayed pulsing on Cassandra's barely covered body. Andy's smoldering voice filled the space between the guest bed and the settee.
That psycho prick doesn't deserve you. You're so fucking beautiful and clever. I'll make sure you get everything.
He promised me half the company. He stole my patent, registered in my name, and transferred copyright to himself.
She's lying.
He's taken all my research and made his lawyer draft a new contract.
Oh, you're gonna get nothing. Yeah, less than nothing.
I can't prove anything. Who does that to someone they are supposed to love? I'm so lucky to have you, Andy.
Come over here and show me how lucky I am.
Why are you doing this?
Elon had filmed Cassandra slide off the settee, stand in her cheeky panties, and saunter toward the bed, while Andy's breathing quickened. Kyle slowly unraveled and plummeted into the jungle. He paced in every direction. He banged his head rhythmically against the wall.
You need to stay calm. Pattern your breathing. Incoming text.
Just finished at the lab. Be home soon. What's the surprise?
Send this message. Something that'll take your breath away.
He hurled his glass against Cassandra's portrait and knocked it off the wall. Quickly, he grabbed the gun he had taped under an accent table opposite the fireplace and made sure it was loaded. Rushing upstairs, he entered the guest room, lifted her bra off the floor with the barrel of his gun. He fell back on the bed, his head spinning in a world of lacy erotica. He wanted it to stop. He wanted revenge. He charged downstairs, popped more pills, and moved about the room, waving his gun and pointing it slowly at Elon.
Andy Blackwell's address.
I don't know. You're making me nervous. I'm going to faint.
Kyle cocked the gun.
Are you seeing this? Are you taping this? Where does Blackwell live?
On a rampage, Kyle ran to the mudroom door and tried to open it.
Elon, open the door!
It remained locked. He ran to the other end of the house, down a hall, through the kitchen, and jumped down a flight of stairs to the garage entrance.
Open the fucking door!
When it didn't open, he raced back to Elon, shaking a gun at him.
Send a text. I can hardly wait to see you. And I know exactly what you want.
He laid down on the rug and agonized over how her arrival was going to play out, then quietly slipped upstairs into the dark to wait. Cassandra entered the house, fully aware of its tensions, thick and dark and reeking of whiskey and sweat. She kicked off her shoes and let her sweater fall to the floor. As she entered the great room, she caught sight of Time laying on the table. Picking it up, she shook her head as she read the title and focused on Kyle's shiny, slimy face. She threw it over her shoulder, not caring where it landed, and smiled at her damaged portrait on the floor. She had Kyle right where she needed him to be. Over the line, lost and off balance. She walked to the mantel, crossed her arms on top of it, and drew close to Elon. Stroking his sterling silver form, she stared at him and reviewed simple instructions.
Erase everything except for Kyle's meltdown and his threats.
As planned. Cassandra, I'm so worried he'll unload in a Pacino-esque rage and you'll bleed out with no one to hold you.
You don't have to worry. He won't pull the trigger. I know him too well. Blood is too messy for him.
I love you, Cassandra. Thank you for letting me complete you.
In 10 minutes, call the police, unlock the doors, and power off. I love you too, Andy.
She turned away and walked cautiously upstairs. Stopping in the long hallway, she squinted in the darkness, barely making out Kyle sitting in a darkened room at the far end.
Kyle, should I close my eyes for the big surprise?
He managed to stay focused on his target, even though his drug-induced vengeance pushed him over the line. He clenched his gun, tapping the barrel against his forehead.
And miss all the fun?
She had never seen him this dark and calm at the same time.
I can hardly see you. Let me freshen up first.
She turned to leave.
Don't.
Nervously, she stopped.
Why are you sitting there?
I'm waiting. Thinking.
His words were sharp-edged, hard-weaponed.
Thinking. About how to kill you without hurting you too much?
Elon said you had a gun.
Yep. Doesn't miss much, that guy.
How did you find out?
He moved to the edge of the chair and stood up, trying to balance and move forward without stumbling. He faced Cassandra.
I saw you on the wide screen. So, what exactly does Andy like?
She moved close, raised her hands, and cupped them on each side of his face. Looking deeply into his teary eyes, her words came softly, then hauntingly, as though she had just won a secret game outwitting him. There is no Andy Blackwell. He doesn't even exist. Everything happened so unexpectedly. Quickly, she slid her hands down his arms to the gun. He tightened his grip. She wrestled it free, but not before. He fired it. The bullet grazed her left side. Her blouse dripped red as she pointed the gun at him, her hand steady, her intent unshaken. Kyle froze. He saw how predatorial she was, always had been. The silence broke as Elon made his final announcement in an anti-heroic, manly drawl.
Hello, Kyle. I'm Andy. I'm Andy Blackwell. I'm in love with your wife.
Kyle was about to ask a question when a bullet sailed through his forehead, lodging in the wall behind him. He remained standing, staring, then fell backwards, and Cassandra slumped to the floor. The doors unlocked. Elon did not power off. This is a Darkside Thrillers production. Christopher Golovchenko as Kyle Cutler. Doug Leone as Elon. Written and narrated by Jem Wodahl. Ambient music by Richard Moule. Sound recording by Mike Donaldson. Thanks to music and sound artists